I'm so bad at
You have
this.
to go to Sin City Lovin's page.
Am I not doing that? I have like 0 service in here. I don't think this is gonna work.
Wi-Fi?
I have, yeah.
There's Wi-Fi.
What's the Wi-Fi?
Do you want me to start playing?
Are you ready?
Or do you want me to wait? Okay.
Can I connect to your Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll be Radio Vegas.
It's rock and comedy.
Dumpster with a capital D.
Yeah. 3.
And a number 3.
Yeah, because I have like 1 bar. I still have 1 bar.
Well, once you connect into Wi-Fi.
That didn't work.
What do you mean?
All right, I'll go. Page.
Yep.
How do I go live?
Live. Yeah.
What up? Go live.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we going live on that one? Or are we just chiming in on that one?
Well, you're live.
Well, if you go live, so.
Start live.
You gotta put, that's gonna see.
What's
So-
what?
No, wait, don't do that one. Don't go live.
Why?
Log into, hey guys! Yeah, we're fucking stupid. Look, everybody's watching us. Hey!
Again, technical difficulties on Trista's end.
Yes. We're working on it.
What
We're
do I
working
do?
on it. Go to Sin City 11's page. Just the page. And watch it. Go into the live so we can see, hey guys.
Live?
Fuck, these glasses
That's
probably
it,
can work.
right there.
Yeah, but can you see the
Well, when I started, I hadn't started it
Just
yet.
start with your theme song, because if you're live on Facebook, you can't play any music.
Oh, mother scratcher.
So you want me to start that now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Did
Ready?
you-
We're gonna do. I'm gonna work on this. Here we go.
Do you have it going?
No. Wait. What is that? Why isn't that going?
We're a hot mess.
How come I don't have
This
sound? Oh, that's why. Because I suck. All right. Here we go. We got this. I got this.
Do you have it on the music?
I had it queued till I just.
And the car
screwed
crash
up.
too?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Brandy's
Oh,
like
man.
all fancy. I go on vacation and Brandy's like,
I try. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna do this. Here we go. Aw, shit. It's that time.
okay, now I can.
Are our mics on?
You tell me. I don't know. I'm walking into all this. I'm still trying to go live.
Ah, yeah, there it is. There's the opening. Can you see us? Can you see both of us? Hey, guys.
Are we supposed to put these headphones on?
Do you want us to put the headphones on, too? Will that be easier?
You can if you'd like.
I can hear you, though. I don't think, do we need to hear you?
I can hear you too. You're sitting right here next to me.
Are our mics on? Do I have them on? Yes?
No.
No.
Jeez, Brandy, you're a hot mess.
Hey, everybody, you can hear him now.
Morning!
Yay! Sorry, it's early. We're not used to being up this early.
And we're not used to this high-fangled
I
equipment
know
here.
this is fancy shit over. Wait, can I swear?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Okay. I don't know the rules. I just walked in on this, so like,
You're like, oh,
I
God.
don't know what's going on.
What has she got me into?
You found all about this all yesterday.
Yeah,
I
I was like,
did.
surprise, guess what?
Yeah.
We're doing this. So,
What
yeah.
is going
Morning,
on
guys.
here?
All right, I might have my contacts in to try and be cute, and fuck, I can't see shit. So,
I can't see over.
that's great.
I can't see anything either. So
Well, you can't even see the, look, you can't even see the comments. You're supposed to be able to see the comments so we can
I don't
chirp
think
in.
anyone's commenting. Look,
No,
someone's
look!
off.
Right there. They're all, oh, fuck.
We'll get back with you later. I can't see that. I don't know how to do this technical shit. I don't
Oh,
know.
my God.
Brandy's taking care of it. Anyways, so we're back. It's been a while. I went on vacation.
No,
It was awesome. We went to, while Brandy's taking care of that, I'm going to do a kind of update. Because last time I think we talked about vacation.
Oh, wait. Do you want us to play music?
No.
Okay, go.
Oh. Last time we talked, we were talking about doing vacation sex. And I told Brandy that was not going to happen because...
Which you should have.
No. My daughter was in my room with me. So
That's your
that
fault.
was not going to happen. And then this, that was a big thing. But then the other big thing was literally every single person on the cruise was there with, like, their person that they've been married to for 80 years, or their kids, or they were from other countries, or, like, they were there with, like, there were so many family reunion shirts. So many family reunion
Where
shirts.
did you go and what cruise line?
We were on Carnival, and
There
we
you
went to a 7-day Mexican Riviera. So we did Cabo, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta.
It's because you went on Carnival for one.
Okay, first of all, it was
Just
fun.
saying.
We had a good time. And don't know. I guess I've only been on 2 cruise lines. I went on the Royal Caribbean and I went on a Carnival. But I don't remember. Oh, actually, you know what? When we went on the Royal Caribbean, there was a lot more single people, but I was married at the time, so I wasn't really looking at that.
Good.
Yeah.
That does
but it was like a 3-day Ensenada trip, so it was like.
I did that trip too, and it sucked.
I had fun. What are you talking about?
But I went on Carnival. So it was the party cruise.
So much fun.
It was the worst. Like I went for my birthday, and it was supposed to be like I didn't even read the itinerary. I was like, yeah, we're going to Ensenada. We're gonna party. We're gonna drink. We're gonna have a good time for my birthday. Yay! So we get off the boat at 9 in the morning. Don't pay attention. I'm like, cool. What is it? Papas and beers. Just starting.
Senior frogs.
And it's just starting. And I'm like,
some
yeah.
guys tooth out at Papas and
starting to
beers.
get drunk, and they're like, oh, by the way, you got to get back on the boat at 5. I'm like, what? I'm like, we should be here nights where we're partying, and nope, get back on the boat. I'm like,
no, but there's so many people there all the
I'm
time. It doesn't matter what time you go. We went to Papa's and Beer I think we got off the boat early. And we drank literally all day long, and we almost missed the boat, actually, because we were drinking so much.
Really?
Yeah, there were so many people there when we went. When did you go?
June, for my birthday.
We went
But this was a few years ago.
In January, and it was crowded. It was packed when we went.
I don't know. I gave up. Fuck it.
Whatever.
Can't see you guys, but we love you. We'll chime in later.
Are we live on
Well,
Tuesday?
I don't know. I don't know. That's the one that's important, really, not yours.
Hey, Ari.
Hey, we have comments.
I can see who's watching. I can't see who's commenting. Ari, comment something so I can see if I can see it.
Somebody comment something so we know what the hell we're doing today.
I can't get this working anyway, so.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, shit.
Fired.
Damn. See, this is what happens when I don't. See, Ari said hi.
Okay.
How do I turn this back on?
But I don't know if they're on that one or not. I don't know how we go live on 2 of them.
I don't know how to flip this shit back around.
See what happens when you don't get laid? You can't do shit right.
There we go.
You cannot do shit right.
Anyways.
Brandon, what's going up? Yay. Hey,
Okay.
Elton. Well, Elton, that's my page, Elton. That's my live page. That's why you can see us there.
Ari, how do I flip this back? Oh, there we go. Damn, look at it. I'm getting smarter by the minute.
Christ. This
There
is our
we go.
big debut in a new cool studio, and we totally screwed this shit up.
We're
already.
working on it. Hey, give us a little credit.
Little
slack.
Like
little
the
slack.
penises I've been coming
Ari
across.
was on the cruise with me.
Yeah.
Ari didn't hook up with anybody either.
What's wrong with you guys?
We had fun though. Ari had fun. The kids had. You know what? It was a trip for my kids. It was a trip for my son's graduation. So that was the whole point of it. It wasn't about finding anybody or meeting anybody. But there was a dad on there. I think he was with his kids, and we were giving people nicknames. It was so funny. His name was what was his name? What name do we give him? There was Uncle Jesse.
Why was he wearing jean overalls?
Because
we
asked him his name, and we thought he said Jesse, or we couldn't remember his name. But he was a cute pool hat guy, because like he had he looked cute with his hat on in the pool. But then when we saw him out later, we're like, ooh.
Oh, I've seen though. There's a guy like that. It goes to Stoney's, smoking hot with his hat on.
Oh, the one that you danced with?
Yeah. No, I didn't dance with him. He dances. He's a champ dancing. He doesn't want my 2 left feet with him.
No, the guy with the hat that we went, because when I went with Vanessa the other night, she's like, oh, there's Brandy's what the hell is Magic Mike guy? She called him Magic Mike.
No, this guy has always got a baseball hat on, sleeveless.
Yes, that was him.
Kid dance.
He was sliding all over the floor on Saturday night or Friday night, whenever we went.
Wet watching him dance.
Uncle Ryan? No, it wasn't Ryan. It was like Uncle Jesse or Uncle John or something like that. Uncle something.
John?
Yeah. So he was the cute pool guy, and then there was a dad, and we called him like Boring Brad or something like that, because he would not like do anything. He was so like
Boring Brad.
Oh, like no facial
Resting
expression.
bitch face?
No, I was
Did
not
you judge
resting
that
bitch
shit?
No,
Did you judge
no.
it?
I was not.
I'm the pro at
No,
resting bitch
he
face.
wouldn't do
That
like he
has
just
it.
kind of like would walk around with his hands in his pockets, like, dude, you're like literally not talking to anybody. Like, get to know people. We got to know a lot of
Wait,
people.
coming from you?
Are you fucking kidding me? I always get to know people. I talk to anybody and everybody. Always. I don't go up to guys, but I talk to people. We got to know like so many people on the cruise.
Well, but you didn't get laid.
No, there wasn't anybody. What, do you want me to fucking screw somebody's grandpa?
Whatever works.
No.
I don't care.
No.
I don't care.
See, Ariana said it was fun, but no hot single guys. It wasn't just me. I'm telling you, there was like
Who said they had to be hot?
Ew.
Just get laid.
No. Couples,
No.
married guys, families, and boring Brad. That was it.
Boring Brad.
That was it.
I don't know about boring Brad.
Hi, Manny. This is my friend.
Like my page over here needs to wake up. Hey guys.
Yo. So yeah, so that was my vacation. It was fun, but then I was sick for like 5 days after because you know when you get off a cruise.
Did you eat or drink the Mexican water?
No, but you know when you get off a cruise, like it was literally
your
like,
sea legs.
It was literally the rockiest boat I've ever been on in my life, and so when we got like, I almost fell out of my chair at the piano bar one night, and I wasn't even drinking. Like it wasn't like I was drunk. I just almost fell out of my chair.
Well, isn't that kind of normal for you?
No.
No, not falling out of your chair.
I'm good.
I'm good.
No. But yeah, that was it. That was it for my cruise. No vacation sex.
No socks on the door.
Mm-mm. My daughter stayed out later than I did most nights.
Wow. Did you just say that out loud?
Hey,
I can just see all the guys lining up to ask you out right now. How old is she?
15.
15-year-old daughter stayed out.
No, the other
later
night I
than
stayed out late. I've been going out. I've been going out.
You have.
Doing
I have seen
things.
some. I'm kind of proud of you.
Thank you.
I am.
Nobody
Everybody,
talks to me.
everybody,
but
let's give her a hand. She's
Thank
actually
you.
getting out. I don't know if you
Thank
guys
you.
have seen this, but she
Yeah.
has been getting out. We're pretty proud of her.
I
She hasn't
did.
gotten lucky, but
I went.
She
So
has
I
a
went
lot.
out 3 nights in a row. I went out to where did I go the first time? I went to Kona Grill with my girlfriend and her
Yep,
friend, who I was not sure.
was that the
I
yellow
still
dress?
don't-
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
just stunning on
That
you.
was the yellow dress.
Oh, if I was a lesbian. I'd have been all over you at that bar. But I'm not. I'm not.
Well, at first,
Not.
so we were at Kona, and like she brings her friend, and I don't know the whole situation with her friend still. I'm still kind of confused on it. But so she brings her friend, and then at first I think the bartender's hitting on us, and then she
Okay.
texts me and she was like, "Oh, the bartender's hitting on my friend," and I'm like, "Wait a minute, I thought he just got divorced. Is he gay?" Like.
What?
It-
Wait,
it was
just because
so
he got
weird.
divorced, he's gay?
No.
I
No,
missed
but
that. I
She
missed
said
all
the
that.
bartender. She said the bartender was hitting on her friend, and her friend's a guy.
Oh!
So I was like,
I missed that.
I thought he was hitting on us, but apparently he's hitting on him. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then they wanted to leave and go to Double Helix.
Yeah.
So we went there, and I was done for the night. I was like, they were still drinking. And I was like, oh hell no, I need to be done with this.
Well, you don't have to drink when you go out. It's not a requirement.
No, I was like done. Like I had
But-
drank too much, and I needed to
Oh.
go home and go to bed.
As I was going to say, I always say with you might need a little liquor to loosen you up a bit.
I am not. I just don't want random people. Like, if I'm working and I'm serious, like, I don't want people. Did I do something wrong?
Yeah, no.
I didn't touch shit. Like, I haven't touched anything. I'm sitting here with
This
my
is a
coffee.
mic, though. You might want to talk.
I know, but
into
then
it.
it's right in front of my face and people can't see.
Well, they can't hear you
How about if I
either.
do it to the side? I'll do a little side lip here.
You
Can I
gotta
put it down a little bit? I
Yeah.
feel like it's super high. There we go.
But it's
Alright.
not in front of you now.
It doesn't need to be. It's close enough.
Okay, there you go. That's better, I think.
Okay.
All right.
Whatever.
Just put it in your mouth.
It's kind of big. I don't know if I could fit that whole thing in my mouth.
Ah, that's what she said.
So then the second night, where did I go the second night?
Was that
Is
the
there
baseball
somebody
game?
here?
No, it's the other room. That's
Oh.
us in the other room.
Oh.
Is that the baseball game?
Oh yeah, I went to the baseball game.
And you didn't let me know.
Was
I think
that
I was
the
off that
second
night.
That day I got free tickets from one of my
How do you get free
coworkers.
tickets to where you work? Shouldn't you just get in free anyways?
No, you still have to get tickets. You still
That's
have
a
to have
bunch of shit.
seat.
They should. Well, there's so much standing room.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they should just let you in. I mean, obviously you're not going to sit, but they should just let you in.
No, we actually got really good seats. So we went there, and I wasn't. Oh, that was the night that I went.
that
So we
sounded
went
good.
to the baseball game, and then after that we went across the street to downtown Summerlin to Frankie's. Love Frankie, by the way. He's awesome. If you want somewhere fun to go and hang out, Frankie is like
The one right there by
legit
the.
the best person in the world.
Yeah, right by the. That place is cool.
He's so cool. Frankie is the best person ever. I love him to death.
Somebody else knows him. He
But
must know everybody.
yeah, he does. He's super popular. So we go over
I'm
to
super
Frankie's.
popular. Just kidding. I'm not really super
Yeah, she
popular.
is.
Hey.
So we go over to Frankie's and I stand because some of the
They'll bark.
I
Watch the
I
dogs.
pissed off the dogs by saying
Ferocious.
something. So we go over to Frankie's and I know a couple people there, so I'm standing at the bar and this guy comes up and he starts talking to me. I'm like, oh, he's cute. He looks kind of young, but he's cute. Talking to him and he's there with his friend and his friend is talking to another girl. So I'm standing there talking and, you know, hey,
I can't see.
blah, 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 blah. And yeah. So then I'm standing there and the guy's like, oh yeah, the one guy that I'm not talking to is like, oh yeah, I, have a date for tomorrow, going to the baseball game with this girl. She invited me, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, that's fun. That'll be fun. And then they're sitting there and I just happen to like be paying attention. And
what?
the guy
You're paying
goes,
attention?
yeah, the one guy that's talking to the other girl, he says something to the guy that I'm talking. He's like, oh yeah, remember at your wedding?
Wow.
Come on, say what? And I was like, and I'm looking and I'm like, you're missing a piece of jewelry and you're missing a piece of jewelry. And so I look at him, I go, are you married? And he was like, well, yeah. I'm like, oh. Okay.
So he's married, but did he try and make a move on you?
No, because I left after that. I was like, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Well, what if he just wants to be nice and just have a conversation? We've had this conversation
No, okay,
before.
so first of all, no.
And second of all,
no. So I look at the other guy, and the girl has gone to the bathroom or something, and I look at him, I go, are you married? And he's like, yeah, 14 years. I was like, okay. And just so happens that I know these people, not the one that I was talking to, but I know the other one. And so I go home and I look on his Facebook page and I was like, oh, yep, there's his ring right there in that picture. Funny how it lost its way on his finger tonight when he was going out with his buddy.
Okay, that is kind of messed up. But
just like the guy in the last, remember the guy when we were at
yeah, when you guys were out?
Yeah, and he put his ring in his pocket after
That's
he followed us to the bar.
That's some dirty shit right there. Dirty.
Yeah, it is what it is. So then I left and I went and talked to my friends and then I was out till like 1 o'clock in the morning that night and I was tired as fuck.
Elton says he doesn't understand why people would hesitate to say they're married. Because they're cheating bastards! I'm just kidding. Maybe it just doesn't come up in the conversation.
It didn't come up in the conversation.
And then when it did,
he told me he did when I asked him in it. And then where did I go the next night after that? I went somewhere else again after that. I was so done though. I went somewhere. I went back to
Kona.
Not Kona, the other one.
Double Helix.
Double Helix. I went back to Double Helix, and there was actually.
This
is the problem. I am not good at flirting. I turn into a complete idiot and a moron.
We know this.
Yes, I'm bad at it. Like that's the reason why I can't go talk to people because I'm just not good at it. I'm good at like talking to people. Like I can talk to anybody, but to like talk to someone who like I want them to like I want to captivate their attention. It's just not happening. So there was a guy at Double Helix. Well, actually, it was funny because when we walked in, I walked in and I'm like, oh fuck. There was a guy sitting at the bar on a Tinder date that I had gone out on a date with. I had gone out on a date with like 5 years ago, something like that. There's my sister. Sorry, sis. I'll call you later. It's my sister's birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! So yeah, I had gone out on a date with him like 5 years ago, and he looked at me, and it was like, when you have that like, oh shit, I know this girl from somewhere, and I was like, oh please don't recognize me. So yeah. So
it's funny because Brendan's a new follower, so he didn't get to see our challenge with the ring and the.
Oh yeah.
So one of my challenges, you missed it, was me wearing an engagement ring out and see if I got more conversation.
But I don't feel like we did a very good job of that one because I didn't get there because I went to the Michael Bublé concert that night. Thank you, Michael, for taking me. Denise, it was so much fun.
We do need to go do it again.
Yeah.
But me personally, I run. I run from that ring. I think it's cooties. I will have a nice conversation if we start a conversation, but if I see a ring, I'm like running the other way.
Well, you just said, oh, what if they just want to be nice? You're giving
Well,
me
I'm saying,
shit.
did you not
kidding
just
me?
hear me say they want to have a nice conversation, I'm fine with that.
Mhm.
But right off the bat, if
Giving
I'm
me
seeing
shit.
it, I'm running away.
Yeah.
I'm running away.
It's fine. Whatever. So, anyways, you've given me shit over it. So, yeah, so I'm like trying, so I hurried. And of course, my girlfriends who are already there are sitting next to the guy that I had gone out on a date with years ago.
Like, oh,
I'm like,
hey.
fuck, why can't you guys sit somewhere else? But anyway, so we're sitting there for a while, and it's 4 girls. All of us are, I think we're, pretty attractive women.
I do.
And thanks. I got one person.
Somebody's screwing me tonight.
Somebody's gonna screw me tonight. No, I'm just kidding. Now you let me. Oh, so there was a guy that walked by and he was cute. At least I thought he was cute. I don't know. I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't really see that well. But like he looked cute, and I did the whole, and I even pulled out the stupid girl shit that I fucking hate. Like totally like.
Oh boy. Is that
Never
girl
gonna
shit
do
or
that again.
blonde shit?
First of all, never. Dude, these stupid fucking bitch girls do that all the time. Are you kidding me? Let me play with my hair. Oh, you're so funny.
I have seen
Oh,
that.
that's
It's
so fucking
kind of
annoying. I hate that.
But guys fall for it.
I didn't
Both
do.
lion
I didn't
and
go
singer.
that bad, but I did the like smile, and I couldn't go full stupid girl because I just can't bring myself to do it. But I did do the like smile, and I was like looking at him. Nothing, not one thing. I even walked by him going to the restroom one time and like made eye contact.
Smile?
Nothing. Yes, nothing. And I was like, fuck it, I'm done.
Maybe you're not his type.
Maybe I'm not.
He likes wiener.
Maybe. He was looking at me the whole damn time. Like, he was also, like, every time I looked up, I caught him looking at me. So I was like, okay.
You should have just walked up to him. Just piss on it.
We've already
Walked up
talked
to him.
about this. I don't do that shit.
You know what's funny? When I go to a bar, I can take my friends and throw them under a bus when it comes to dude. This is my friend.
Oh,
Hi,
this
and
guy,
I'm like,
Elton. Who's Elton?
Elton's my buddy.
He said, here, hold on, I can't read what he said.
I don't have my contacts are garbage.
Bobby Joe's so sweet. You're so sweet. Bobby Joe's my friend. She has to say I'm pretty.
How much you paying her? How
A
much you paying
lot.
her? A
But it
lot.
says, hey, as a married guy, sometimes we have single guy friends we want to set up. So probe us.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Probing. Wait,
Whoa.
do we have some spot?
We aren't at that point yet, Elton. Come on now. We have to get to know each other first. We may know somebody.
Everybody knows somebody, but yet I have not been hooked up yet. None of my friends. Still, we've been putting this on since, what, March? Was that our first one?
My friend tried.
March.
My sweet sister's boyfriend tried setting me up with someone.
my friends haven't done shit. I'm very disappointed. Like, hey, Brandy, I got this really nice guy. No. Blind date? No. Hey, we're all going out?
I got
No.
asked out to dinner last night. I
Ah.
was working though, so I had to say no. But I said, well, I'm working. Well, it was kind of like, it was a last minute thing. It was like I don't even remember what time it was. Something like at 5:30 or 6 o'clock. He was like, hey, what are you up to? I wanted to just see if you wanted to go out to dinner, if you could go out to dinner tonight if you're free. And I'm like, well, I'm not, first of all, because it's last minute and I'm working and I have to be up at the butt crack of dawn. Bobby Joe, stop it. That's a whole other thing, so we'll get to that one later. So I told him, well, I have a work event on Thursday if you want to go after and make a plan.
Which plans are nice.
That would be nice. I was like, we can do it on Thursday. And he was like, yeah, just let me know what time. So I might have dinner on Thursday. Nice. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I had a total, I like planning things, and then I like being spontaneous. So I went out, it was, I don't know, a month or so ago with a guy. And did I talk about this one where he up and ran, late? He worked for Uber. Did I tell this
Oh,
story?
yeah.
Okay, so that guy, I'll remind everybody real quick. So it was a date with some friends. He brought his buddy. We're hanging out. It was probably about 3 a.m. I thought we were all having a good time. And he's like, he works for Uber or Lyft or one of those two. And he's like, I think I'm gonna log in and get some rides. And I'm like, it's 3 a.m. Are you? And you're in the middle of I wouldn't call it like a full blown a date, but you're with somebody, you came out to meet. And he like gets up, goes to the bathroom, he comes back, he's like, oh, gotta go. And I'm like, what? He goes, I got a ping. And I'm like,
that's so weird.
You really did just log in. Oh, all right. See you later. Like,
what time did your date start? Like, had you guys been together for like hours?
Yeah, probably like 9 or 10.
And it was 3 o'clock in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
So 6 hours. I mean, that's a decent. Maybe he just didn't know how to end it, and so he's like, "Oh, I'll just say I have to go to work."
Trust me, like I was like, "All right, you know what, whatever." So I get home and my phone rings. I don't know, like 40 minutes later, and I'm
Did
like,
he say, "Did you call for an Uber?"
I didn't even answer it. I was like, "I'm not answering. I'm going to bed." So then he tries to call the next day, and we talk and whatever. And he's like, "Do you like me, Brandy?"
What?
That was the text. That was it. And I even had to show one of the guys at work. I'm like, look at this shit. Do you guys text this? Like, do you like me, Brandy?
Like me?
Yeah. I felt like I was in like elementary school.
I'm going to drop you off a note. Circle yes or no.
I was like, and I tried to be nice. I'm like, well, I haven't got to know you yet. I think you're a nice guy. You know, let's try and, let's go on another date. So, whatever.
Oh, you gave him a second chance?
I did. I did. I tried to be nice.
Hey, he's got to make money so he can take you on another date.
And that was, look, I'm sorry. I've got goals. I got things going on. I'm like, okay, I get it. Whatever. I'll go with that. So we tried again, and this was a couple weekends ago. I was going to Big Dogs for their brew fest, and I was already on my way. And he texts me. He's like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm going to Big Dogs, and then a concert. I said, what's going on? He's like, oh, I had an event that I wanted to invite you to. And I'm like, okay, an event. And I'm like, well, what kind of event? And he's like, oh, it's a charity bowling event. And I'm like, oh,
that's
I love
fun.
bowling. Yeah. I said, but I'm sorry, I'm already doing something with my friends. And he's like, it's cool. Like, that was the end of the text. I'm like,
wow.
all right. And I just blew it off. I'm like, fine, whatever. So then he texts me again the other night while I'm at work. Now, mind you, I work till midnight.
Right.
So he texts me randomly again at like 9:30. He's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm at work. He's like, what time do you get off? I said, midnight. And he's like, oh, I'm house sitting for a friend. He's got a pool. You want to come over? And I'm like, it has been
creepy.
Hammered. This is funny. I said, I've been hammered since I got in here. I said, I don't know. And he's like, hammered.
Not in a good way.
No, he's like, I thought you were at work. You're drunk. And I'm like, oh God. I'm like, no, work, hammered, busy. Oh, sorry. And then he keeps asking me these questions, like, I'm busy. Like, I can't get back to him.
I hate that. That's so annoying.
And I had already even told him, I am busy at work. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry for all the questions. Do you think you can make it out? And I'm like, I just don't think so tonight. I said, I'm super tired and I have to, I'm getting up in the morning to go riding with the girls. And he's like, it's always the same thing with you. Motorcycles, this, events, this, repeat.
Oh, shoot.
And I was like,
dude, you can't get that pissed off after one date.
Right?
I'm sorry.
Right? And I was like,
cannot.
Wow. So I was like, okay. I said, wait a minute. I said, you asked me last minute twice, and I had things to do, and I couldn't go, and now you're giving me attitude?
Oh, hell
And
no.
I was like, nice.
Bye-bye.
He's like, you know what, Brandy, that's it. This was the last straw. I really wanted to try. And I was like, bye. And
Wow.
I said, go, dude. I already had flags about him from before, but I thought, okay, I'm going to try and give people second chances. Because I would hope I would get a second chance. But
I'm not big on second chances.
I try, because shit happens and whatever.
Well, I mean,
depends
if
on what
it's a
it
legit
is.
reason,
Yes.
if it's a legit reason, but like, it's still weird that he got up and left mid-date.
I even looked at his buddy, and his buddy looked at me, and I looked at my friend, and we all looked at each other like, what the hell just happened? And he's like,
that's so weird.
I don't know. We were in the parking lot. He was saying he was having a good time, and I think he was having a good time, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, I'm tired anyways. I'm like,
I have
we
Mr.
all left.
12 Beers trying to get me to give him like another chance. He friend requested me again. I'm like, dude, it's not going to happen. And I think because I don't respond to his friend request, and I think he like unsends the request and then sends it again. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, legit, take a hint. I don't get it.
Well, yeah, because if it's somebody I don't want to add, I just let them sit and float in there, because then they can't keep
exactly
adding, unless, like you said,
I think that's what he's doing.
and do it again.
I don't know what he's. I'm like, how does he keep friend requesting me? I don't deny it.
That's how.
So
that's how. Yeah,
Bobby Joe. Okay, so we were just talking about friends setting us up. So my girlfriend. I don't even know if I want to admit this. But, okay, so I've known my girlfriend for 25 25 years. I think we're going on 25 years, I think, right, Bobby Joe? Something like that.
25
So
years.
25 years. So I've known her brothers. She has twin brothers, and I've known them for the same amount of time. And and it's just been like a kind of a joke thing where it's like, even when they were young, I think I met them when they were like 15 or 16, something like that. I don't even remember. But they've always tried to sleep with me, basically.
Did you give off a vibe that you're easy or something?
No.
What am I missing here?
I don't know what it was. They were like, oh, one of my sister's pretty friends, blah, 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 blah. So, obviously it never happened. Never happened. So now, oh no, he can't be that much younger, because I think he's 2 years younger than me. Yeah, so he's in his 40s also, I think, or getting ready to turn 40. But, my girlfriend, and he's been asking me out for months, like, got divorced, not with anybody right now, and he's been like, hey, let me take you out to dinner. I'm like, no. So I go over to my friend's house, and she's like, you should really let my brother take you out to dinner. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I'm like, are we seriously having this conversation? I'm like, is this legit something that you want to happen? She's like,
Why not?
yeah, I think you should let him take you out to dinner. And I'm like,
The look on your face.
I don't know how I feel about that. But so I was like, well, I mean, I guess if you want me, like, I mean, because I love him to death. Like, I've known him forever. He's a great guy, has his shit together. He's funny, and it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know, because he's like, it's almost like he's my brother. Like, I've known him for 25 years. I've seen him grow up. I don't know. It's just weird to
I've
me.
seen some of people that I've grown up, like, they were younger, and they grew up to be pretty hot.
He's attractive.
Like,
yeah,
hey.
he's definitely, he's an attractive man for sure. But it's just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But she said, I mean, we talk about people setting people up, and hey, there I go. I can't really complain that people are trying to set me up with people, but it's just, I don't know if it's like an awkward situation.
You won't know unless you try. Granted, I mean, okay,
But then
going
it's like,
out
does
is different.
Does that ruin, like, and then, because we're obviously going to be at the same things together, like, we're always at the same events, like, if
Teresa
there's a
said,
barbecue.
Just go. It's just dinner. It's just dinner. Nobody's saying you gotta blow them under the table.
What if I want to? No,
Then you have nothing to complain about. You're like, just do it.
Kidding.
Just do it.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm just saying.
Bobby Joe, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, don't listen.
I had a friend
No.
tell her ex-husband that, hey, Brandy's single too now. I was like,
What?
Yeah, I'm like, no.
I think
Off
that's I don't know about
limits.
that.
Yeah, I'm like,
Dating an ex of your friends. We were talking about that was one of our topics. I should have sent that one over because there was a topic about dating your friends' exes. And I'm like, I don't know if I could. I couldn't.
That
even,
could be a next topic.
Yeah.
Next week. That's probably a good one.
I couldn't even. So I can't even if someone's like, oh, I think your friend's pretty, and I'm like, oh, they're unavailable. And then they're like, oh, well, how about you? I'm like, yeah, no.
no. This
not
isn't
gonna be
work.
any sloppy seconds. No, thank you. So
She says no exes, but brothers. Why not? Well, because like an ex, your friend's vagina was on his penis. His penis was in her vagina. Do you really want that?
no.
Sloppy seconds. I know somebody who took up my sloppy seconds, even after I told him. I was like, wow, have at it, girl. You want my sloppy seconds? That's all you. Have it. And it wasn't my ex. It wasn't my ex, but it was just a dude.
I just, it is what it is. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Whatever. I'll just, I don't know. Anyways, on to the next topic.
Should we pull up our topic?
Yeah.
That we were talking about?
So that's our update. And then I was gonna say too that my sweet sister's boyfriend, so sweet. We had this conversation. This was another night I went out. And I met my sister for drinks. Because her boyfriend was like, oh, come have. He actually texted me. It was like, hey, I'm going out with some of my friends, you know, some of the guys from the office. We're gonna go have happy hour over at Kona. Apparently, Kona and Double Helix are my places to go. But
I haven't been to Kona in years.
Kona has a good happy hour. They have a pretty decent
far
happy hour. Well, it's right by me.
It's far from me.
Yeah. So we went, and I went, and he's so sweet. I love my sister's boyfriend to death. He is the nicest guy ever in the world. But he was trying to set me up with a guy from his office, and he's a very, very, very nice guy. And I hate being mean to people. So I was trying to be as nice as possible. We had the conversation, and it was like, you know, and we were, and I was trying to like carry on this conversation, so it was kind of like giving him a hint as to like, yeah, this is probably not going to happen, because I had met this guy before. I went over and met them for brunch, but I think it was the night we went out, and I was like so hungover.
That was so long ago.
So hungover, and I was like, I looked like shit, and I was like, I had just come from work. I was like, F this, like I hate my life right now. But I started trying to get the conversation. It was like, yeah, you know, I was like, I know for a fact that I could not date anybody unless I could see myself sleeping with them. Like, that is a big, like, if I don't want to screw you, it's definitely not going to happen. Like,
but how do you know? But I mean, I'm saying, like, I dated a guy for 4.5 years, and initially off the bat, we were just friends. For me, there really wasn't a lot. I enjoyed his company, we got along great, and then it got to the point where we actually started dating and we had sex, and it was good. 4.5 years, you know, it just didn't last. You know, things just
I just don't
separated,
think that I've ever met anybody like that. Like, everybody that I've ever dated, like, I've been physically attracted to right at the beginning. Like, always. I've never...
Maybe that's a problem.
Dated someone that I was, like, friends with before, and I wasn't physically attracted to, and then it turned into, well, and of course I was married for 10 years, so it's not like I was,
oh, that would kill anything,
you know. I wasn't looking to date anybody in those 10 years, but I mean, I've been single now for 8 years.
Oh shit, I thought we were right around the same time. I totally messed. Somebody's asking me, I'm like, I think we're right around.
No,
yeah, but you
crazy lady.
You dated somebody a little bit.
I did. Well, I got my heart broken the one time, so that sucked.
So you kind of dated at least since your
I don't know.
divorce.
I did. I dated that guy. I dated for about a year, and then I dated the one that you knew for. I think we dated for like a year and a half.
Well, that's more than I can say I've done. I've gotten 2 dates.
Okay, but that's
it.
2.5 years out of 8.
Well, in that 8 years, you should have been getting laid left and right.
Well, I'm not saying I didn't have sex in that 8 years, but I'm just saying it wasn't anybody. I'm one of those people where it's like I constantly have my guard up, and I know this about myself. I try to work on it, but like if I think you're fucking with me, like my guard goes up and I turn into a complete asshole. Like,
well, understandable. I mean, that's
so
probably
but that's like
natural.
Most of the guys, and for a long time I was definitely one of those people where it's like I would only date people that I knew nothing would come of it. Bobby Joe knows who I'm talking about.
Hey, Bobby Joe.
She knows all of my stories. If Bobby Joe ever gets kidnapped, I'm screwed. She knows everything.
And they're like, we need Trista.
Yeah, if anyone wants my life story, ask Bobby Joe. But no, I did. I was doing that for a while, especially after I dated the guy that like broke my heart, come to 1,000 pieces. Because I didn't want to be, obviously nobody wants to be hurt. No. That's definitely not, let me, on my checklist, find some guy that's going to kick my ass and break my heart.
Perfect.
That's what I'm looking for.
That's all I ever did.
Nobody is looking for that, but it's tough to get past that once it happens. And that's when I did. And I put my guard up, and I still find myself doing it now. Like if I'm talking to someone, or if I'm dating someone, or if I think, that's what I did with the one guy.
Which one?
The little boy, the young guy that keeps asking me out. That I remember I told you about that. I was like, oh, he just wants a fuck buddy, and that's not what I want.
Yeah.
And like, if I think you're screwing with me, or if I think you're like trying to play me, or trying to like just mess with my head, I will be like the biggest bitch. And put my guard up, and like and even if I don't, it's just me going by my own like feelings and thoughts. I don't know if it's like for real, but and that's just how I am.
Well, I think that's just natural. I mean, if you feel someone's doing you wrong, are you actually going to be like, hey, I love you, you're great? Or are you going to, like, really, like, you know what, piss off, man, because I'm not going to let you treat me like shit.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, not on my watch. Especially once you realize it. I mean, that's kind of like what our topic is. How many chances do you give somebody to get their shit together and stop treating you like shit or getting a job or, you know, whatever it is? I mean...
Well, and that's the thing, too, is like we were talking, because a lot of people, thank you so much for commenting.
Yes.
But there was a lot of people that said, you know, it's like, well, what is the technical term? What is the definition of getting your shit together? Because there are times, and I even commented too, I'm like, well, technically, I don't feel like I have my shit together, you know?
And you got put into your place by a few people. Thank you, few people, for putting her in her place.
Well, but it's just like everyone's idea and everyone's view of what having your shit together is completely different, you know? I loved, when I was a teacher, I loved it. I loved being a teacher. I still want to do something. Like, that is my, like, goal in life.
Man,
is
I give
to
you
do
credit.
something.
You want to be a teacher.
Oh, my gosh.
Lord.
I love kids. Kids are the best. Like,
The
kids are so
man.
easy to, like, talk to and so easy to, like, well, and they're
so brainwashed by their shitbox parents anymore. It's horrible.
Well, I know that's why
Shitty,
they need
shitty
good teachers.
parents.
But, you know, it is what it is.
Wait,
But
you need good teachers, but unfortunately teachers can't teach kids what they need to learn.
I did.
What is it? Arithmetic. What was it? Reading,
writing, and arithmetic.
Yes. They can't teach that anymore. They have to teach common sense and common courtesy and don't do that. Like, that's not what teachers are for. They're to teach.
Me chewing my ice in her, sorry.
It probably was really loud. What a dick move.
My bad. Ice can be used for good things sometimes. I'm just saying.
Hey, not everybody's kids are horrible. Not everybody's parents are horrible. Trust me. I get that from one of my friends. She likes to chirp in, my kids are college-bound honor students. I said, and you did a great freaking job, but not everybody's like that anymore.
Right.
Not everybody. I mean, I have to say, I see such rotten kids that I just want to drop kick them.
Well, and unfortunately, that's they're a product of their environment.
Yes.
A lot of, you know, it's like you allow kids, you know, everyone's so worried about, like, punishing their children or setting boundaries for their children these days. That
Everybody wants to be friends.
Yeah.
I want to be friends.
I am so not friends. Oh, you didn't hear this. I don't think I told you this story. Totally off topic again. Squirrel. We're going squirrel.
Shiny things. There's shiny things in here. Look at all the posters. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Do you see these posters in here?
My son, we get back from the cruise. Love my son to death. He's a great kid. Don't get me wrong. I love my son. He's doing great things. But we get back from the cruise, and it's Saturday night, and I'm sitting on the couch. He's moved up to Reno, so I'm waiting for him.
Oh, is he gone now?
Yeah, he's gone now.
Oh, boy.
So
That's
I'm sitting on the couch, and at like midnight, I get a text from him. Hey, Mom, can I borrow $100? And I was like,
for what?
it's 12 o'clock at night. What the fuck do you need $100 for?
Weed.
And I was like, and that's immediately, and he goes, and I said, what for? And he said, it's his friend's birthday, and he goes, I want to get him a nice gift. I'm like, and
$100?
I legit text him, I go, it's fucking 12 o'clock at night. What are you going to buy him for $100?
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, he wants to buy marijuana. And in my head, I'm thinking, are you fucking high? Like, I'm going to give you $100 to go spend on marijuana. Like, it's not going to happen.
Who buys what college friend buys their friend $100 gift?
Yeah.
I'm lucky if I got like $10 gifts from my friends in college. We had no money.
And I was like, yeah. So I was like, no. And I was like, tell me what you want it for. And he wouldn't. He was like arguing with me. This is my money. I'm like, well, technically, it's my money.
Wait, how is it his money?
Because he was going to pay me back the next day. Because he was getting paid the next day. So he was like, I'll pay you back. And I'm like, you already owe me $100.
Then you can wait till the next day to buy your friend
his
gift.
I was like, well, then you can wait till tomorrow. If you're going to have the money tomorrow, you can buy it. Hey, I need it tonight, Mom. Why are you arguing with me? Blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And he gets mad at me.
Yeah,
and I was
like, stupid.
And I go, first of all,
well,
don't ever talk to me like that again.
Good.
I was like, second of all, it is 12 o'clock at night. I am not giving you $100 if you can't even tell me what it's for. And I was like, I'm going to bed. I have to work in the morning. Don't text me again. And
oh boy.
So,
but the weed.
Then,
the weed
no. So
gone.
it wasn't weed. It wasn't weed. I found
it was a hooker.
Out, no, kind of. So
strippers.
I still have him on like my Find My Friend thing. So I watch when it says he's done driving. I like zoom in to see where he's at. Little darlings.
Of course. Wait, he wanted to take $100.
He wanted to get him a stripper. A stripper.
A
We
lap
want
dance.
a mom to give him $100 so he could buy his friend a stripper.
Wait. Lap dance
Are
is
you
only
high?
$25.
Well, he
So
wanted,
it's like
to,
4
he
lap
wanted to
dances?
give him a good birthday.
Oh, there's no sex in the champagne room. Hello. I'm in love with a stripper.
My
I still
child
want to
is
figure that
high.
out. Hold on, I bet I can't find that.
High.
Who sings that? Damn it, I would totally play that. I'm in love with a stripper.
You're so stupid.
Well, good. I mean,
So
Sorry.
scroll back to our about getting your shit together. That was
I haven't-
Melanie.
No, I haven't talked. We haven't even brought him up yet. Like we have all of our friends that chimed in, or followers, or fans, or whatever. We kind of wrote down some of their comments so we can kind of discuss them, which I think would be kind of cool.
Okay.
So I don't know.
You go.
Okay, I'll go. So, and I can't even read this because it's kind of dark in here. So Melissa says, I don't think there's a set time. It depends on if you see an effort or not. If they keep acting the same and not making an effort, they aren't going to change. People have baggage and issues from their past, and you don't see them before you start getting attached. People deserve second chances. Okay, how many second chances do you get?
Exactly. That's the thing. It's like, okay.
Trust me, in my last relationship, I gave way too many chances. But
why? Is it when you're married? Is that what you're talking about?
well, yeah, in my marriage, because when you, and I never thought I'm like, nah, that's not. When you love somebody and you're in love with somebody and they're like your whole world, you will do stupid shit for them.
Right.
I never thought that I would have allowed to go on what went on. I really didn't. And now that I look back, I gave way too many chances, and I probably should have ended my relationship the first issue, which was 5 months into it.
Really?
5 months into it is when I should have flagged. And then after that, another one. And then after that, another one. And for whatever reason, honestly, this is the only guy in my life that I've ever truly been in love with. Like, I've loved, but I've never been in love except with this guy. So it turned me into like a blob of shit. Not thinking clearly, not thinking properly, once I look back. At the time, I'm thinking it's right because I'm married, or I wasn't married yet at the time. I really like this guy. There's something about him. And I honestly fell in love with him like 5 months into the relationship.
Which definitely do stupid shit when you like somebody.
So
that's the sad part.
That's a problem. That might be one of those. How many chances do you get?
Ninja.
Get away from me! You like me! Wah! So I mean, I think that and when you're in a marriage, which I think somebody else talks in here about that, it becomes a little different because you want to make one might want to make the marriage work and one might not, and that's something you gotta.
Right, and I think you have to ask yourself the question too, like, why is this person, if it's like a consistent behavior, like over and over and over again, like, why is the other person doing that? Are they doing it because that's going, not that it's exactly the same thing, but I do that, if I'm trying to like push someone away without like being the asshole or like, if I feel, again, like I'm being like messed around with, like they're just messing with my emotions, like if I'll start being that like asshole, like short texts or oh sorry I don't have time, or like oh sorry I have other plans, or like just distancing, like trying to distance myself without like completely, because you are like you don't want to lose that person, but you also don't want to be played like a fool, and finding that like, okay, well what do I do?
Right.
I think you have to ask yourself too, well, why is the person in your situation, why was your husband, why was he doing this, and this? Was he doing it because he was trying to push you away without not actually like hurting your feelings, or
that's
what
his
the whole
nature,
right,
or the
exactly.
opportunity was there. I mean, there's a thing called opportunists, and they just, when the opportunity's there, they take it, and whether it's right or wrong, depends on the situation, obviously, but
right.
I just, it's tough for me. I like Melissa said, she's given way too many chances before, and it happens. What are you gonna do? You learn from your past, whether it's a mistake or a good thing, and you just learn and you move on and you try and bring the good into the next relationship, and you try not to let it harden you, and you try not to let it scar you to where you can't function in another relationship.
Well, do you think that's part of the issue as well? Like those people that do give chance after chance after chance after chance, they're like, they need to like kind of go back and then look at their own personal, like, why am I letting
Absolutely.
these people take chance after chance after chance? Is it something that you need to like look inside yourself and say, hey, I have this issue, I need to fix this, I allow people to walk all over me,
I
that's
think so.
something that you need to like, because I know I was like that for a while. Like I just wanted to, you know, after my marriage ended, and even though it was my fault, it was still a loss, and it was still like, I felt like a failure. I felt like I wasn't good enough, you know, oh my God, I couldn't make my marriage work, you know, what's wrong with me? And it was just, you know, for a while after I got divorced, it was just like anyone who would give me attention, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Even if I knew, like I don't even want to say I dated this guy, but I mean, he was the only guy I was hanging out with, but I knew that he was seeing like 2 other girls at the same time.
But you wanted something serious, even though...
No, I told myself in my head, I was like, oh no, he's just fun, like this is just what, you know, blah, 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 blah. But like, obviously you're never, I think that people that say like, oh no, I just want someone who's fun, I just want a friend with benefits, I think there's like,
hey,
maybe
that's what I want.
I think there's maybe a little bit of truth to that, but in reality, everybody wants to find that person,
of course,
that like cares about them, that loves them, that
appreciates,
swings by and brings them coffee in the morning, that
sends texts in the morning, those cute little morning texts.
The cute stuff, you know, or that like, you know, just does like nice little random things. Like everybody is looking for that person that just, and it's both like the female and the male that just like loves, you know, everything about them, the good, the bad, the ugly, that like goes above and beyond for them, that, you know, wants to be with them, that like enjoys spending time with them, enjoys doing things with them. Like, yeah, you can say, oh yeah, I just want a friends with benefits, but honestly, if we're all honest with ourselves, let's just all be honest with ourselves. If we're... Mark, knock it off. Sorry. Oh, shoot. But, like, you know, that's the thing. It's like, if you're honest, you want to find that person.
Well, I mean, with me, I mean, I can be totally honest. I would love to be in love again. I would love it because when I was in love, for me, it felt right.
I'm scared to be in love again, I think.
Well, will it happen? I don't know. I don't know if I can trust enough, because what went on with mine, it was hard, you know, and I would love to be someone's reason that they get up in the morning, and the reason that they go to bed, and the what they think about, you know, all day long, and they can't wait to get home and see you and spend time with you, and I think I'm gonna cry.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So yes, where are these people? But we've talked about this all the time. I think people are just too self-centered. They're too worried about themselves. They don't want to commit. They don't want it. And I
don't know if that's... There are some, yes, 100%.
You're talking like this much to this much.
Well, but I just think it's the same thing. Like, people are afraid, you know? People are afraid to commit because of that, you know, reason, getting hurt again. Especially at our age.
Yeah, we're not getting any younger.
Old grind. But at our age, like, we have been obviously hurt at least one time in our life.
Everybody
if not more than that. You know, when you're in your 20s, you're still like, fuck it, I don't even care.
Yep.
You know, but when you're our age, you've either been through a long-term relationship where your heart got broken, you were married, and, you know, whatever happened. You know, that's my girlfriend. Her husband passed away. And, like, obviously it wasn't anything that anyone could have changed or like done differently. It wasn't like, oh, it was her fault, his fault, whatever. Mm-hmm. It was, he got taken from her. And
that sucks.
Like, she had just posted something the other day about, like, you know, am I going to get another soulmate? Like, that was her soulmate, and it was just...
And those aren't easy to come by.
Exactly. So, you know, that's her thing. It's just, like, she's single. She has 3 young boys, and it's just, she questions, you know, like, am I going to find someone else? You know, and it's hard to put yourself back out there, too. And she's not, like, sitting around as, like, a hobbit. in her house. You know, she's getting out there. She's seeing people again, but it's difficult. She has 3 young boys. She had the love of her life that was taken from her, and it's just kind of like, well, now what do I do?
That sucks. That sucks a lot. When it's, you can't control it, you know, whether it's death or they leave or they cheat or whatever. When you can't control it, it makes it even worse.
Right.
Like, totally worse. We all know that. That's just given.
And that's, and her and I have had conversations because she was on the cruise and she was my single buddy on the cruise.
Did she get laid?
No. Nobody got laid on the cruise. Nobody.
Your son?
No, he has a girlfriend.
Oh.
No. Oh, actually, somebody probably got laid on the cruise. Johnny got laid on the cruise.
Yay, Johnny!
She was there with
Good
her
job,
fiance.
Johnny.
She was there with her fiance. So it wasn't like,
oh.
yeah.
Never mind, Johnny.
She got
I
screwed
take
by
that
her
back.
boyfriend, by her fiance.
I meant like a random, like, yes.
And then
just got me all excited.
Her sister probably got screwed by her husband, but that's about
that
it.
That doesn't count.
I feel like it does.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like it does. You said, did anyone get screwed on?
I'm talking from randoms, like people you don't know, or one night stands, or just like, hey, it was great. I don't want to know your name. Piss off.
No.
We're done.
No.
Right.
Anyways, all right, on to the next. Melanie. Melanie says, what age are we talking about? 20s, maybe 30s, meh. 40s, no way. By then you are...
I know. I tried to write really legit.
I don't know what this is. You are all who you are, and if you...
You are who you are.
And you are who you are, and if you aren't working, move on. Life is too short. That's for damn truth. Melanie, 100%. First of all, if you're not working in your 20s, 30s, or 40s,
right,
move on.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Like, no. No. Like, and I was just thinking about this the other day. I don't even remember where I was or what I was doing, but I saw something, and it was like somebody... like, oh, blah, 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 I'm having such a hard time doing this and doing that. And I'm like, bitch, I have 4 fucking jobs. Bitch. Like, I am sorry. Don't tell me you can't do... Oh, I was watching one of those videos.
My little Jamaican friend over here.
Yeah. I was watching one of those videos where it's that nice judge that, like, gives people breaks kind of thing.
And that's probably the justice system. But go ahead.
But anyways, so it was this girl, she comes in and she was like, she couldn't pay $75 every 2 weeks for some like fine or something that she had. But she had like her nails done, her lashes done, her extensions in. And I'm like, how'd you afford all that?
I hope the judge said, nah, you better pay it.
You can't afford $75 every 2 weeks, but you got your nails done, you got your hair done, you got
nails
your eyelashes
ain't cheap.
done.
Nails are not cheap.
I'm sure you got a freaking cell phone in your back pocket. Like, I don't understand
priorities.
That. Like, if you don't have a job, Melanie, you are correct. If you don't have, but it's not even just in your 40s. If you don't have a job in your 20s, 30s, or 40s.
20s, maybe early 20s because you're in college.
Okay,
as
that's
long as you're in
different.
college.
Yeah. If you're like moving towards something, if you're working towards something, that's different. But yeah, no job. What was it? Somebody was telling me something too the other day that their dad hadn't worked. Oh, I remember who it was. So my girlfriend said that her nephew or something she was talking to her nephew, and I'm not going to give all details because it's not my place to give. But anyways, long story short, the dad of this household had not worked in 5 years. 5. Not because he hadn't been offered a job, but because the jobs that he was offered were beneath him. So
see, that's the problem.
So
with
the mom worked 2 jobs, worked every single day of the week, so that she could support the family.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. Sorry, I just dropped that up. No way.
Hell no.
No way. Like, they were married?
Yeah.
Marriage is a 2-way street. You both have to contribute. Unless, like, your spouse is disabled and they can't work, like, physically can't work.
Right.
Like, difference. When you're just a lazy shit and you don't want to work and you want to mooch off your spouse, no.
And I'm sorry, I know too many strong, like, women, and obviously we're talking about single women. Married women, definitely, stay-at-home moms, that shit is tough. Like, I don't think I could ever do. I did that for, I think, a year, and I was like, F this. I can't do this. I gotta go back to work.
I gotta get out of the house.
I love my kids, but I need to go back to work. But I Sadie. I said Sadie.
Oh my
Hey,
God,
Sadie.
she's your friend. You pronounced her name wrong.
I know.
Sadie, I said it right, Sadie.
I couldn't sleep last night. I don't think I went to bed till like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm so tired right now. But all of my single friends, all of my single women friends, the ones that I hang out with actually, like they are strong, independent. They have like take care of their kids, take care of their shit. And I know I'm an asshole. I'll get you a beer next time. I got you a beer. I got your next beer when we go out. I'm sorry. But like Sadi's one of them. She is a phenomenal, single, strong woman, and she takes care of her shit. Like, why should she lower what she, why should she take up on a man who can't fucking hold a job?
She shouldn't.
She shouldn't. 100% no. Like,
No.
the job thing, I think that's like even off the table. Like, if you can't.
I just found out one of my friends. I don't talk to her very often, but she's got a job. She's got 2 kids, and this guy she's dating, I think he has a child too. I just found out he has no job. I'm like, who even?
How do you not? I don't understand. How do you not have a job? I don't understand that.
I don't know. And he doesn't look disabled to me to where he can't work. So, but for the woman that's okay with this,
he's walking. You're saying he's not disabled.
yeah,
okay.
he's walking. He functions. Trust me, he can
Thanks,
swim
Paul.
and drink
Paul
and
said we
eat.
look cute.
So,
Squirrel.
So I mean, how does a woman take that on? How does a woman think? Oh,
I don't know.
you got no job.
He looks
I'll
like a
support
good
you.
guy. He doesn't have a job and a kid.
Yeah, like
Let's
what?
date that one.
No.
No.
No. Okay, let's read another one.
All right.
Okay, so Mark thinks if it's a marriage, you should give it time. If he's over 30 and you're waiting on him to grow up and he hasn't, maybe it's time for you to grow up. Lust and love are 2 different things.
True.
Yep.
100%.
Play true or
agree.
false game.
True.
Absolutely. Sometimes you do have to look at yourself.
Yeah, I
You have to look
agree.
within yourself.
I agree.
I sometimes sit and look at
Self-improvement and self-growth is definitely something that I think I try and work on that daily. Because we all know I need to work on that daily. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a daily, I think it's something that definitely everyone has. Anyone that says that they are like, oh, no, I'm good. I have all my shit together. There's something in your life that you definitely could improve upon, I think.
Yes.
In all ways, shapes, and forms.
I agree.
All right. Shane asked the same thing. What is it meant by shit together? Job, vehicle, house, medical, investments, toys, vacation home, soon to retire. It's a lot of shit, Shane.
There's a lot of shit.
That's a lot of things on the checklist. I mean, definitely that would be awesome if you had all that shit together, but like we are not. I mean, it's not like we're 80. We're 40.
Do you need me to play some zip biz or something? Oh.
Yeah.
No, God. You're good.
Sorry.
Nope, you're good.
We overtook the studio.
We are running this shit today. Right here.
Okay,
Radio
not
Vegas.
saying that lust is not needed in a relationship, but it's not lust. Lust and passion are 2 completely different things too.
Yes.
Lust is just something that you like, ooh, I see that toy over there. I want it. Passion is something that you respect for the person that you're with, and that person turns you on, and you want to rip their clothes off and throw them up against the wall and screw their brains out every day of the week. Or at least 4.
Someone to have passion over
3 or
me.
4. 3 or 4 days a week, I
Throw
think.
me against the wall.
I mean, every day would be awesome, but like at least 3 or 4 days a week. I say that's the minimum.
Minimum 3 or 4 days a week to throw against the wall.
Yeah.
Can I get it once, please? Hello. I'll take it once a week. I'm not even getting it once a year. So that's a problem.
Lust is different than passion and what's another word that I'm looking for? Desire.
Oh, that's a good one.
Desire for the person that you're with.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like, you can lust anybody. I freaking lusted after Paul Walker for many, many, many years.
Maybe
I would
lust
screw
is
his ghost
more
if
like
he
maybe
came
something
back.
you can't have, though, in essence. You think? You lust after it? Isn't that one of the
So that's a dictionary.
Right?
Someone look up lust.
The lust.
Tell us what the
difference between
definition of lust.
and love or passion or something. I don't know. I feel like lust is something that you want and can't have. Like you lust over it.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the 7 deadly sins. Lust,
Oh, it
gluttony. That's a great
All
movie.
that other stuff.
All that other
All those
stuff.
other 5 things.
All those other 7, 5, yes. So Elton says 0. The answer is don't wait for someone to change. Find someone who deserves you. But how do you know? How do you know right off the bat? You don't. You can't say 0. I mean, I don't think that's
I don't know.
reasonable or even.
I don't think 0. I think it just depends on the situation and the person.
Well, because you gotta figure out what you're getting yourself into.
Well,
I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
But I went for it anyways.
Oh, Mark said 1, very strong sexual desire.
That's lust?
That's lust.
We're both like, is that lust?
Sorry, I don't know.
We'll go with that.
That's lust.
Lust. Okay.
You're so helpful, Mark. Thank you.
That's a good one right there. Did you say that one already?
No. Steve says, if you're asking yourself this question, it's already been too long. Time to move on.
I agree. If it's come to a point where it's so repetitive and you're asking yourself,
yeah, I agree with
giving
that.
a chance, it's time to go.
Yeah. Because, okay, so say for example, and I'm not saying like when you came to that one, it was like, well, you have to know what you're getting yourself into. Obviously, or hopefully obviously, you're not getting into a relationship with someone who's already a fuck up. Like, that's...
Hello, you don't know they're a fuck up right off the bat.
I think you do. Like, after you go on a couple dates with them, like, I kind of think you do. But if you're already, like, if this person, like, you got to know them, you guys are dating, you're in a relationship, and then shit happens, you know, and depending on what that is, and you give them that second chance, but then you go again, and then it happens again, and then if you're to that point where you're like, how many more chances am I going to give this to?
What's that saying?
Or how many?
The same thing over and over again is, what's that saying? Somebody help me with that. I know you got it.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
When the same thing keeps happening over and over again, it's somebody.
Definition of crazy.
Thank you, Jay.
Oh, look at Jay coming up with the answer.
Jay
for
comes
us.
out of
You're the
nowhere.
best.
Thank you, Jay. See, that's what it is.
Insanity.
Yes.
Insanity.
Yeah. When it keeps. Yes. Thank you.
You guys are the best. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm too
We love our
tired for this
followers.
shit right now.
We love our followers.
Yes. So I think that that's 100% true. Like if you've gotten to the point of like, how many more chances? How much longer am I going to put up with this shit? How much, you know? Then it's then you need to kind of reassess the situation. Absolutely. And say, okay, is this a situation that is healthy for me? Is this a situation that's healthy? Because I mean, not everybody, but like there's definitely a lot of times other people involved in the situation. Like I just had this conversation with a girlfriend of mine, and it's like, you know, you have to not only think about like what this is doing for you, but like your children as well.
Yeah.
You know, when there's children involved, you have
it's
to
a whole different ballgame.
You have to think about how that's like the impact that it's having on them, and kind of the example that you're showing them. You're like, oh, it's okay for someone to treat me like shit over and over and over and over
but
and
so,
over.
you know,
again.
that's the thing. That's that whole cycle thing. When does it get broken? It can be a vicious cycle. Like people have grown up with abuse and, you know, rape and molestation, and they think it's right. They think that's how life should be, you know. And when do you finally wake up from that and go, this is not right?
Right.
You know, or somebody tries to enlighten you, and you're like, no, this is the way it is. You know, this should be happening to me. This is how I grew up. This is how I know. You know, that's kind of sad. I'm glad I grew up the way I did in the childhood I had, because I didn't have to go through that stuff, you know, thinking the wrong way is the right way to live. Does that make sense?
Not saying I had a great childhood with my grandparents, but I definitely saw shit that I think influenced and affected how I am with men, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My mom was married like 6 times.
Wow.
Yeah, I think she's on number 6. I don't know.
I wanted to do it like
something
once.
Like that.
That was my goal. One time only. I thought I had it. I thought this was my best friend, my soulmate. We're dying together, and I was wrong. So, you know.
Well, and that's everyone thinks that, obviously, when they get married. You think that your marriage is going to last forever. You don't go into a marriage like thinking, oh, yeah, this is just like for a 6-month thing.
I think my ex did. I think he thought, I'll just do it just to shut her up.
But then again, like, I don't think I will ever get married again. I'm not saying that I won't. I'm not.
I never say never.
You're so stupid.
But will I do it? I don't know. I think they like you say, they're really gonna have to sweep me off my feet. And
it's gonna take a lot for me to get remarried.
Yep.
I would live with someone again. Maybe. I'm just kidding. I like my space. I like being. I do, and I like my space. I like being alone at times. But I feel like I don't need to be in my own home without somebody living there with me to do that. Like, I feel like men, we've already had this conversation many times, so I feel like men and women should have their own friends where, like, oh, hey, I'm going out with the girls, or oh, hey, I'm going out with the guys,
yes.
or hey, I'm doing a guys trip, or hey, we're going to do a girls trip. Like, I think that's so healthy for a relationship.
Absolutely.
But will I ever get married again?
Who's marrying Trista?
He wants to marry me.
Who's
First one
marrying
with the
her?
ring here. No.
Show up to the studio.
Let's go down to the courthouse today.
Empty finger.
No, I need to get a manicure before I get married. So
That means you need a job.
I have a dress on though. I can totally get
girl.
married today.
Totally.
Let's
I
do
have my
this.
Sin
Let's
City
do
11
this.
shirt on. I can get married in this.
Got a flower around here somewhere? I got my coffee. Honestly, I love my coffee more than anything. So I'll just
There
marry
you
my
go.
coffee. Coffee and my wine.
Coffee.
That's all I need. Bring me coffee, bring me wine, throw me against the wall. You got me.
I don't think coffee can do that though.
No, I said if you bring me coffee.
I know, but you said
if
you'd marry your coffee.
If you bring me coffee, that lady married a dog. I can. And
Or
then
a
the
lamp.
ghost,
A
the
lamp.
ghost,
Jay, we
all
talked
that
about this.
stuff that Brandy's posting.
Lumiere.
But yeah, so that's all I need. Coffee and wine, maybe some whiskey every now and then.
Steve.
Coffee,
shh, don't give
whiskey.
away my secrets. But then everybody on here knows who the hell I'm talking about.
Have sex 3 or 4 times a week.
Here's a good one.
That's all I need.
Here's a good one. Ready?
That's all I need.
So, Stephanie says, depends on the situation and if an effort is made. I know I waited too long. Helped one get on his feet while he, quote, unquote, looked for a job. Paid his child support and bills.
Oh, shit.
When I cut the money off and ended it, he never paid her back. Okay, how long do you wait while someone's looking for a job? Quote, unquote. Like, you, at least in this town, I don't know about any other towns and where everybody's listening from, there's no way you can't find a damn job in this town.
No.
Whether
no way
it's-
whatsoever.
I mean, there's so many
Unless
jobs
you have
here.
like a rap sheet like a mile long and you like murdered
Yeah.
someone and you somehow got out of jail, like there is no way that you can not find a job in this town.
There's not. I mean, but again,
Or
that's-
unless you've like been a shitty employee and have gotten fired from 12 million jobs, then.
true. But that's your
But
character,
that's your own.
and that's.
Yes, your own downfall.
But you could
Be
even
an
find.
entrepreneur. Start your own shit.
There you go. But you would even probably be able to get hired at McDonald's or Walmart.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a friend right now. I bumped into him at Walmart the other night after work, and he has some family issues. His wife had some health issues, and he was not happy about. He was kind of embarrassed that I saw him. Like, why? I'm like, this is your job. This is where you're working. You're supporting your family.
Yeah. Who cares?
Why is
what
this a
you're
bad
doing?
thing? And he's like, I just don't feel. I'm like, it's a job. You need to do what you need to do to handle your shit. And I give him mad credit because his family's going through quite a bit right now. So
Yeah, you do what you gotta do.
do what you gotta do.
That's right now. Everyone I'm not happy that I have to work so much, but like I'm a single mom. I pay my own shit.
Yeah, you're complaining about
I
that. I
don't
don't have my
have-
shit together. Yeah, you do.
I don't have anyone paying my bills, so
Nope.
like if I have to work 12 jobs, I will work 12 jobs so that I can support my children and pay my bills. Like
Thank
that's
God.
just what it is.
Thank God one's almost
That's-
18 and can support
apparently,
himself.
That's why I'm not. That's again probably why I'm not dating because I work all the time.
that would definitely be a damper on it.
But I've
To
been
what-
going out. Like
You
I've
have.
been going out,
You
so
have.
it's not like I'm working like 24 hours a day. It's
No.
just I get tired early.
Well, that's like me. Like I'm at a point right now in my life where I take care of myself. I pay my bills. I handle my shit. And with the shift that I work, that's where the better money is. But now I'm also like, damn it, I want a social life. So at least when it comes to a social life, you can plug it in
Right.
in places. When it comes to making money, you
Yeah,
can't.
that's tough.
You can't put that in with your social
Right.
life. So for me, it just kind of sucks because I would love to have nights off and be able to go out and meet guys and hang out with my friends at happy hour. But then I'm like, I have
you
bills
have
to
3
pay.
good days off. Yours
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Okay, you have 1 good day off.
I used to have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. I will thank my friend who is number 1 in seniority, asshole, for taking my shift. So,
Margaret's killing me.
it's
I'm
time to
sorry.
retire. Time to retire.
He's so stupid.
Who?
You are so dumb. The brother.
Ah, wait, which brother?
The brother.
You're supposed to go out with?
Yeah.
Dude, Mark! What do you think here, buddy? Like, I'm thinking she should just do it.
And
then
he
I
says
think-
he has a K jeweler credit card or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tiffany, honey. Tiffany.
Oh,
I'm just
shit.
playing.
Hey, I got
Just
my
kidding.
ring from MJ Christensen, and my ring was absolutely gorgeous.
I'm totally kidding.
Gorgeous.
All right. Johnny piped in.
This is your friend.
This is my friend.
This is the one that got laid on the cruise,
got
but
laid on
really
the
did
cruise.
because it was her fiance, and that doesn't
Well,
count.
and so they just got engaged on.
So what, they just started
4th
having
of July.
sex?
No, she's a freak. So
Oh,
yeah,
sorry, Johnny.
she is. She knows it. She'll admit it. So it says, I'm too old at this point. You are 40. I get that issues happen, but you should be able to pay bills and work a job without issue. I need a stable person in my life. If you're not that, I don't need you. Sorry, I have this on my own if I have to.
Yeah, that sounds like you and me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably a lot of my
But I
my
think-
single friends.
Well, but I think a lot of it, like, it's not always financial. I don't think that's what everybody's talking about. Like, how many chances do you give people? Like, there's people that give other people chances who have problems with alcohol. They
Yep.
give people.
Those are called enablers, and
Well,
those are tough.
it's
I dealt with that
hard.
in my last relationship.
Well, and that's, and I have a girlfriend that she had a guy, but it's like, do you support them in one area, but then allow them to be a dipshit in another area? Because that's what, he was like,
That's sometimes what it seems
sober.
like.
He's like, oh, so many years sober, so many years sober, so many years sober. But like, I swear to motherfucking God, if a
Wow!
man ever talked to me the way that he talked to her, sorry. Again, I'm not much sleep. Oh, Jerry, sorry.
Wow!
Squirrel.
I'm glad
But
this is
no.
18 and over show.
It is. But I'm just saying, if a man ever spoke to me the way that this man spoke to her, I swear to the Lord up above, he would have like no balls left. He was a total douche. The things that he was saying to her, she was like, well, he has this problem, he's going through a lot. F that. F you. Do not, like, the things he was calling her names and like.
But what did she do? She allow it?
Yes.
That's where the issue lies. If she's
To
allowing
a
it.
point. And I kept telling her, I'm like, block his emails, block his phone.
Oh, I
delete
have a
him
friend like that.
Delete him from Facebook, block him on Facebook, block him on social media. And she was just like, she would do it to a point, but then she would allow like an email. And he was
Yes. Oh, I know
he was
it.
very, and
I have
that's
one
he
of
was
those.
a very like cunning man. Like he would like start a new email and like email her from that email. So it wasn't entirely her fault. But I swear to God,
But you
I
cannot
would be
answer them.
no, I would be freaking over at his door, pounding on the door, and be like, "Listen, mother scratcher." See,
She cleaned it
I
up.
got myself.
Yay!
I got myself.
Yay! She caught it.
Thank you.
Caught it.
But yeah, no. So I mean, there's different ways that you don't have your shit together. Yeah, financial is definitely a big
Huge.
one, but
Huge.
like there's emotional and what are those like addictive
Oh.
things that people give second and third and fourth and fifth chances for, because they're like, oh, they're trying, oh, they're going to AA, oh, they're cleaning it, oh, they said they were going to stop, oh, they're not going to do this anymore.
Right, but at some point they're trying. But at some point, are they trying hard enough?
Well, and I think there's certain things that where it's like, first time, you're done. You freaking lay a hand on me? No.
No. But
I can say that now. But
I did say I was the one that'd be like, if I ever found out my boyfriend, husband, whatever's cheating on me, I was going to cut his balls off, put them in a blender, and feed them to him.
Ooh, that sounds like a tasty treat.
Not how it happened. Not how it happened. Not even remotely close to how it happened. My dumb ass took him back. Because you know what? When you're in love, you do stupid shit. Well, and I never thought it was possible. And it was, and I did it, and I'm admitting to it. You know, you should. It'll never work. Once that person cheats on you, it sits in the back of your mind, and it destroys anything that you have.
Right.
And you can try your best to bury it, and you can try your best to forget that it happened. But I'm telling you, that's it sat in the back of my mind from the first time shit went flying to the last time shit went flying, and anything in between. It sat and registered and just like rotted in my brain, and just so if it happens to me again, I'm just not gonna let it happen. I'm just like, okay, I can't do it.
That's good.
Because it will destroy you. It will destroy what relationship you may have, because it's just not gonna work.
Well, and I think that like just like you said, when you do give people those chances, it helps you learn. Like you definitely learn from, not that it was a mistake, but you learn from your experiences. Like
right.
You now know, like, I'm never going to let that happen again. I'm never going to, like, and I can't say that I said the same thing about a man being, like, physically abusive to me. I was like, I will never allow a man to, like, lay his hands on me. I did, and I didn't leave the relationship, but again, I was like, I feel like I was a weaker person at the time. Like, I wasn't as strong as I am now. Yeah. Now I know if a man ever tries to lay his hands on me in an abusive way, I'm not saying that I don't like that in another way, but
of course, like throwing against the wall, you need to be manhandled like that. Yes.
But I'm just saying, like, if a man ever were to like touch me in a physically abusive way, that wouldn't, like, I would call the cops and it would be done, and I don't give a shit what happened to him. Like, that's not ever going to happen ever again to me in my life.
Your mistakes make you strong.
Definitely.
You learn, and that's, I mean, it's a cliche, but, you know, you learn from your mistakes. And you have to make mistakes to learn in life. Yeah. It's just part of life.
Absolutely.
Nothing is perfect. Nothing goes as planned.
We're perfect. Close.
I would be perfect if I had bigger boobs. But since I don't have bigger boobs, I guess I'll just be semi-perfect.
Some of mine, they seem to keep growing.
They still grow? You're old. They shouldn't be growing.
I've started. Oh shit! Damn it! I haven't drank in like 4 days. I was like, I'm gonna be good and not drink for like a month, but I can't because we have our thing on Sunday that we're going to.
What thing on Sunday?
Seriously, you've been legit texting me about this for like
on
3
Sunday?
weeks now.
What's on Sunday? I forgot. I don't have my calendar in front of me right now.
OMG. Where is... Okay, so you literally just put me in a group text yesterday.
Oh! Country in the Cove!
7 people that I don't know who they are about going on Sunday to this thing that you've been texting about for months.
Country in the Cove! It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm done with her. Done with her.
I forgot. I'm like, it's Sunday. Duh. I forgot. Yeah. I have a lot of shit that goes on. That's why I always have to reference my phone.
So Sunday will be my cheat day.
Do it.
I'm eating healthy. I've actually ate breakfast this morning, and I'm trying to eat, and I'm trying to like go to the. Well, I haven't been going to the gym, but I walk a lot. I walked 42 miles last week at work. 42 miles. I feel like that's the equivalent of working out.
That's awesome.
I know.
I lost 7 pounds.
Nice.
Yep.
Good job.
I'm like, yay, and that's doing that keto shit.
I can't do that.
Trust me, it's hard, but it's not hard because me being the foodie, I want to eat anything. But
okay, first of all, I saw that you posted like, oh, this is on the keto diet, and then legit next thing that you posted was like 4 mini beers, and
they were samplers, and those weren't mine. Those were not mine. Okay, the whiskey was mine, and that's technically I looked
keto.
Up and
that's keto too.
I can drink
Never
sips.
mind the sugar.
I can do sips. Sips. I even asked my friend, I'm like, can I go beer tasting? She's like, well, no. And I'm like, I'm just sipping. She goes, well, that should be okay. Sips. Sipping.
God. Mark is killing me. Stop it, Mark.
Mark, just give it to her.
No. He's funny.
Stick it to her.
Oh, that reminds me. My friend invited us to go to Belize. I forgot what he said. He said he would pay for the room or the airfare. I couldn't remember. I think he said he'd pay for the room.
Oh.
He was like, let's do a Sin City Love in Belize. I'm like, I'm in.
Holy shit, that would be awesome.
In. He was like, you guys get your plane ticket and I'll pay for your room.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
All right. He goes, talk to Brandy. I'm like, okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I can do it.
I was like, I'm getting my passport now. Let's go.
Now we gotta get some followers in Belize.
For February.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
We will be rocking even more in February.
Yeah.
This shit's gonna go.
I'm like, people are sponsoring us.
We gotta work on that. That's what we need. I'm still trying to get blenders to sponsor me. I fucking love those sunglasses.
I need to get me a pair.
I love my blenders. I love my blenders.
Is there a store? Because I feel like I need to try them on.
California.
Oh, fuck.
I have some in the car right now. You can
Ooh. You know what, though? Because we should do... So I told my daughter that we would do a day trip to California. Like, just get up early in the morning and go, and then sit on the beach all day and then drive home. Wouldn't that be so much fun?
Yeah, it's called a turn and burn.
That's another thing I need to
Turn and
find.
burn.
A guy that's spontaneous.
Well, that's what I got yelled at from this other dude. I need someone...
That's different.
This is what he texted me. This guy, he texted me. He's like, I need someone spontaneous and a go-getter. I'm like, have you met me?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, I'm not a go-getter? Yeah, piss off.
Screw you.
Take your Lyft car.
All right, so there we go. So that is our input on people getting their shit together. I think we've come to the conclusion that it depends on the situation. It depends on the person.
Yep.
And sometimes it's not the person that's actually taking the chance after chance after chance. It's the person that's giving them chance after chance after chance.
Yeah, sometimes you have to look within yourself on why you're giving so many chances. Seriously, those are called like enablers.
Yes.
That's an enabler. And as much as you want to think that you're doing right, you really are just helping or hurting the situation. I watched it in my last relationship. When you enable somebody to be a drug user and you turn your head and you just kind of overlook it, you're enabling them to be a drug user, a piss poor fucking parent. I threw that out there again. You can't allow this. This is when you enable somebody. I know you want to help them, but you're really hurting them more.
Yeah.
You really are, and I know sometimes that shit goes to an extreme. Sadly, people feel like their only way out is suicide, and that's a hard one if you feel like you stop enabling and that happens. Then it sits on you like, I should have kept helping, but
yeah, but that's
it's
like,
not.
and my cousin committed suicide, and it wasn't. That's something within that person. It's not anything like they're gonna do it if they're gonna do it. I'm sorry, that's
if they want to do it, they'll do it.
And sad, and it sucks, and it's very, very hard on the people that they leave behind, and especially the people that feel like they were the cause of that. But like and it's difficult to say that, because you're always like, even I hadn't talked to my cousin, and him and I were really close, and this happened my senior year of high school, but even then I hadn't talked to him for years, and I'm like, oh my God, if I would have just kept in touch with him, or if I would have reached out,
you beat yourself up.
So that's, you can't blame yourself for stuff like that, but yeah, I definitely agree that enabling people, and like, you have to really look at, like, are you happy? Like, if you're like,
but even if you're not happy, is that the way to go?
After chance, like, are you honestly, truly happy with the life that you are living, giving somebody the opportunity to treat you like shit, to, live off of you, to, not do jack around the house or in the relationship to make it any better in any way, shape, or form? Like, you can't. Honestly, if you were honest let's just all be honest.
Let's be honest here. We all know it's 2019. We're all honest.
Can you truly be happy with someone that you are giving chance after chance after chance after chance?
Sometimes people honestly believe they're still happy.
Well,
and that's again, that is them that needs to be fixed.
That's your screwed up life then.
I have a friend like that. I beat my head against the wall with her nonstop. And my friends are like, why do you keep having this conversation with her? And I'm like, I just hope that I would get through to her, I guess. I would hope it would, like, wake her up.
Well, that's just being a good friend. You want to help your friends out. That's definitely, if you're a good friend, that's you try and help them. But what is it? What's that? We're trying to think of sayings here, and we can't. It's like leading a dead horse to water or something.
Is that what it is?
Is that the saying? Leaving.
Jay.
What's the saying?
Jay.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
There you go.
There you go.
Ding! Okay, we put our brains together.
Yes.
High five.
Yes.
Got it.
So that's the thing. You can give your friends and you can tell them, give them your opinion and, help them on whatever situation they are, but you can't force them to do anything. They have to be the one that makes that step. So,
right. And I annoy myself when I keep trying.
Comfort. What does that mean? Dude, you just can't come on here with just one word, Johnny. Comfort.
Well, maybe that was a conversation ago and they just popped in.
I would love to see a dead horse. We got it right eventually, all right?
Shit. That's what happens when you have... Wait, I had sleep last night. I actually had sleep last night. I was very excited.
I did not.
Alone,
I thought I was
again.
Girl, hello.
In my big king-size bed.
I was sleeping with my laundry.
Oh, that's the best.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when it's hot out of
Give
the
it
dryer.
to me, laundry. Give it to me.
Yeah. I'm almost getting depressed on masturbating all the time.
I have
It's
to
depressing.
I need to go to the store because I got that
You busted
one.
yours.
Remember, I did, but then I bought that one off Groupon. I bought one off Groupon, and I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome. It is not awesome. I don't love it. So I need to go to the Love store.
You got a vibrator off of Groupon?
Yes, you can get them off Groupon. They have a whole section. It's a huge section off Groupon.
Was it refurbished?
No, it was brand new, stinking new.
So you think...
No, it was.
Ew!
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting a
That would be
refurbished
disgusting.
vibrator?
No, so I have to go to the Love store this weekend because I'm definitely not happy with my purchase. I don't think I can send it back.
Ew! There goes that refurbished one right out the door. So nasty.
The definition on it was definitely not true. Definitely not true.
Yeah,
I was like,
I don't
7
know.
speeds. This is just 2, slow and medium.
I had one of those
anything
rabbits.
for me.
You know the pearl rabbit that's supposed to be
I have
the
one
best.
of those.
I threw that shit right in the trash.
I don't like that one either.
Hated it.
No, I don't have one that I like right now.
I like mine. It gets done.
The bullet. I love the bullet. That's my fave.
I don't have a bullet.
You should try it.
I just have the one that's
It's
looks like a penis.
fantastic.
It looks like a penis. It's about
I
but
have
it's
that
pink.
one too.
It's pink.
I have 7.
But it's
and I don't like any of them.
Depressing that it's only me playing with myself.
Turn on some music and make it sound like there's somebody else in the room.
You get some sound bites of dudes in the room.
Turn on a podcast.
I need some guys sending recordings. Brandy, I love you. Brandy,
the Joey,
I'm touching
how you doing? How you doing?
Oh my God, you're so
I'm
wet.
so
Just
good,
guys,
Joey.
send us some clips,
So good.
please. I'll play it. I have a really big speaker that I can play.
Shut up. So stupid. All right, so we are going to be at Country in the Cove.
Country in the Cove on Sunday. Oh, tonight. Are you going tonight?
What's tonight?
So, radio,
I don't
Vegas.
think so, because it's my sister's birthday. So
Take her. Golden Tiki.
no, we're working out for her birthday.
Oh my God. Like, what?
At 10 p.m.?
Yes, we're at 10 p.m. at night.
6. Wait, what's going on tonight? Sorry.
So these guys, they have the
who guys?
Radio Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Where we're at, this big thing, these guys,
Yeah,
Radio
yeah.
Vegas. So they're sponsored by Golden Tiki. It's one of their sponsors. Tonight they're
I've
having
never been there.
What?
I've never been.
Oh.
No, I walked in there once because I was going on a blind, I think it was probably Plenty of Fish or something. I was going on a date there, and he's like, "Oh, meet me at Golden Tiki," and I walked in there, and I'm like,
I love the Golden Tiki.
Well, no, he actually walked out because he was like, "It's way too smoky in there." And I
It
was
is
like,
pretty
okay.
smoky. I wish they would fix the ventilation in there. But they're having tonight. Did you ever watch Land of the Lost as a kid?
Land of the Lost.
Saturday
Is it about
morning.
dinosaurs?
Yes! The cheesy is so super
Is it
cheesy.
a cartoon?
No.
Oh.
No, it was, what do you call that? I mean,
Okay.
it was people, but they had clay figures. Like Jay put it the other day, it's like Gumby. You remember Gumby?
Yeah.
So they would move Gumby around. Well, they had like these dinosaurs that they would move around, and that's how they would move them. And they had Chaka and the Slee Stacks, and you never watched it?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
anyways,
feel like I know it, but I don't think I ever watched it.
great
Anyways,
show. Great show. So
So they're
they're
having a Land of the
having,
Lost reunion.
they're having 2 of them. Will and Holly are going to be in there.
Who's Will and Holly?
They were on the show.
I
Will
thought you
and
said
Holly.
they were clay people.
No,
The
the
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs were clay people.
Oh.
But Will
Sorry,
and
I'm
Holly
following now,
and
following
what
now.
was Dad's name again? Rick.
Rick.
So Will, Holly, and Rick, they get sucked into these things, whatever, in another land with dinosaurs. So anyway, Will and Holly were the brother and sister. They're gonna be there tonight. I get to meet Land of the Lost. I'm so excited. I'm like
I have
peeing
no
myself.
idea who these people are.
Just come anyways. It's gonna be fun.
Well,
Radio
we'll
Vegas
see.
has a table. Radio
Well, I
Vegas,
will
come visit.
try.
All the guys from Radio Vegas, guys and girls. Sorry,
I'm doing a CrossFit tonight,
at what
so I
time?
might die. I just might die tonight. If you don't see me ever again, it's because I died at CrossFit.
Don't die at CrossFit because I want you to come.
I don't have
And
any
there's gonna be
desire to
sleeve
do
stack
CrossFit tonight.
There's gonna be shrunken heads.
There's gonna be what?
Sleeve stacks.
What the hell is that?
It was it was from the Land of the Lost. It's one of the characters.
You're like talking Chinese to me right now. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Just pretend.
Sleeve
Look,
stack.
shh.
Is it like a haystack?
Just pretend you're excited.
I'm
Okay.
so excited.
See, thank you.
So excited.
Yes, so Golden Tiki is
All right, so
throwing this.
Brandy for sure is going to be a golden tiki tonight.
Well, I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna try and get out of work. Hopefully, they'll let me out.
Oh yeah, you have to work
I do.
And
But I'm
then
gonna try and
Sleeve
get out.
stack.
There you go. Look, he's got
Oh my
pictures.
god! That
That's
looks
the
like
sleeve
That
stack.
looks like a lizard.
Well, kind of. That's the sleeve stack.
I don't think I've ever seen. Hey, pull up a thing of Land of the Lost. Let me see if I've ever seen it.
Full of
I
things.
feel like I haven't, but I feel like I recognize the name.
It was super cheesy,
Do
but
you
it was
know how old
awesome.
these people are now? Like, they are not going to look like that anymore.
Well, no, there's
Oh.
I put a flyer on my page. You can see what they look like.
The son looks familiar. I don't know if I ever watched it though.
That's what he looks like now.
Oh, he's cute.
Right?
You
Is he
could date
single?
him.
Is he single?
Is he married?
Jay.
Hey.
Jay.
How you doing?
When you go in and go, did you watch the Sin City podcast today? No.
Pull out the lizard.
Trying.
We're not pulling out anyone's lizard on air.
Ooh.
Stop it.
That'll be our next episode.
Stop it. No, we're going to talk about exes. Dating your ex.
Oh, yeah.
I thought, is that what we're going to talk about?
We can. We totally can. But we need you guys to chime in more. This one was actually pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
We got a lot of feedback on this.
All right,
one.
so this week.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Jay, are we done? You need us longer.
Oh, I don't
You
know.
can go 5 more minutes.
Oh, we're doing 5 more minutes. Okay, so Brandy's possibly going to be at Tiki Hut tonight. Wait, no, not Tiki Hut. What's it
Golden
called?
Tiki.
Golden Tiki.
Wait, and you know what else is awesome about the Golden Tiki?
Mm.
Because this brings back childhood memories. Going to Disneyland, and they had the Tiki room. Did you ever go? And they had the parrots that hung from the thing, and they
No.
sang. God, you lived a horrible life.
I went to Disneyland a lot when I was
God.
young. I have a bad memory. All the drugs.
So you go
I'm just
in
kidding.
and it's the
I'm totally kidding.
animatronics, and it's the parrots and the parakeets.
Disneyland?
Yes, and you go in and it's Tiki themed, and they sing, and they're all singing. And when you're little, you think they're actually singing to you. They have them now. Two
No,
of
5
them
minutes is not long enough. I
in
agree with you
the
on that.
Golden Tiki, and they cuss at you. They
At
spit-
Disneyland?
No!
Oh.
God!
I'm not following. I'm trying to read everybody's comments and listening to you at the same. Johnny knows what the Tiki room is because
Thank you.
Johnny.
Yes.
Or no, it is. I love the Tiki room. It's by the Dole Whip place. Oh, see, these two
And they
go to
serve
Disneyland all the time.
Dole
They know
Whip.
where it's.
They serve Dole Whip in the Golden Tiki.
Oh, they just started serving Dole Whip at the baseball park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can I,
it's so
can I
mother
finish about my?
scratching hot.
Can I finish about?
Oh yeah.
My
Sorry.
damn. God.
Sorry.
So, anyways,
Squirrel.
I'm really excited, squirrel. They have the animatronic parrots. They had them made from. Golden Tiki had these made from. What's Brandon's the owner? Is that his name?
Brendan Powers. Yeah.
Brendan Powers. So Brendan had them make him some animatronic parrots. So they're sitting above your head. They won't poop on you, which would be kind of cool if they totally pooped on somebody.
That would be gross.
But they literally speak foul. They sit over you and they speak just foul. Like they'll look
Like,
over and they'll go,
Fuck you.
yeah, hey lady, nice tits. Yeah. You
Shut up. Is
cocksuckers.
there someone? How do they know who's sitting below them? Is there someone like doing it
I
in
don't
the back
know.
room?
Are they
There has to
pre-recorded?
be. It's like the Wizard of Oz.
It's pre-recorded, but the bar's always crowded, so it could be anybody.
Yeah.
That would be funny if it was a guy sitting
Oh,
under
they're
there
so
and it's
awesome.
like, nice tits. And it was like just a guy. And he's like, what?
Could have mean the girl like across the
It's
bar.
probably happened.
I'm sure it has.
They literally, one of them, I have it recorded somewhere on my phone because I was so excited about it. They literally called somebody a cocksucker.
That
They said,
is
you
funny.
cocksuckers better give us
I know
good
a couple-
ratings on Yelp.
I know a couple people I could take in there and sit them under that parrot.
Guys or girls?
Both.
Oh. I'm going to sit you under that parrot. And then
Not
they're gonna
today.
go, she's a cocksucker.
Not today. No. I'm not opposed to it, but I'm just saying, not today.
Not opposed
Not
to
today.
it.
I have to go to work. And then go
It doesn't
work out.
take that long.
Go work out first. Okay, first of all, I don't have anyone, so it would take that long because there's a whole process of finding someone.
Hey guys, if you're watching this, I mean, we're both pretty cute, I think. Hook us up. Or if you're cute, ask us out.
We don't want to date
out.
you, but
Shit.
find someone that we could date.
I would totally, like, you know, depending on who it is. Like, if it's somebody I really like, no, probably. Like, oh, wait, we're like friends. I don't.
Mark said he's taking me on a trip.
Ooh. Not to Bali, though. Not to Bali. Is that where we're going?
Belize.
Oh, Belize, sorry.
I'm like, oh,
Either one.
no.
Belize, Bali. You can't take her to Belize. Piss off, she's mine.
Ooh, you get lucky in Belize.
That's right.
I like Belize. I've been there before.
I've never.
It's pretty.
But I am going to Florida or
But
Mexico.
the mosquitoes suck ass.
Well, they sucked in Jamaica, too.
Yeah, they freaking
I felt like
eat
a
you.
big piece of meat.
And not in a good way.
Yeah, no, not in a good way. Not in a good way. Guys even suck at that anymore. Like I would know.
Not all guys. But
Who are you finding?
I'm not finding anybody, first of all, but I'm just saying. In general, I'm sure it's not all guys. It can't be all guys that suck at it.
Okay, you're right.
All right, so come out to Country in the Cove
Sunday.
I think it's at 12:30.
Tickets are only
right?
$20.
It's only $20.
That's where we'll be
Yeah, we'll be there Sunday, 12:30.
tonight. Golden Tiki. Yes, just come. You can just come.
I have my daughter.
That's
this
what I.
week.
That's
I have
what
my
I said.
daughter this week.
And she's
So.
15. She can sit at home.
I know, but she's been sitting at home like all week.
And you're not babysitting her.
I know, but
She
I
has
need to-
friends.
I
Who
need-
wants to hang out with their mom?
Oh wait, tonight.
Mom, I don't want to hang out with you.
Tomorrow
I'm gonna
night
go
she
away.
has plans. Tomorrow night my daughter has plans. She has plans.
And
tomorrow
you don't?
night. And I don't. Oh no, I have a work thing and then maybe dinner.
Oh wait, is tomorrow Thursday?
Yeah.
It is.
She's going to be. She has something Thursday and then she has something Friday.
Your daughter goes out more than you.
She just started this. First of all,
Just started what?
going out with her
Good.
friends.
Then you know what? That's
That's
good. Get her out of the house because now you don't have an excuse to stay home. I have to stay home with my daughter.
No, I forgot. She has something during the day on Friday. She has her something for school during the day on Friday. And then I think she has something going on Saturday.
Yeah, I do too.
My
It's called
daughter
work.
has more plans than I do.
Work.
Kind of sad.
Sunday's gonna be fun though.
Tonight. Who, me? No.
What?
Mark said tonight I'm with him.
Whoa, this Mark dude, he's swinging from your nuts. He wants you. He wants you. I know you don't have nuts, but
No, I don't.
I was trying to avoid the other word, the P word,
The JJ.
the vajayjay.
Vagina.
I think you see
The
me
vagina.
hanging off there.
Brandy is very
hanging.
Wow, look at that. Oh, that's not a pretty picture, I don't think. I don't think that's a nice picture.
Well,
that
just
would, if
imagine
it was
it's
hanging,
laying.
that would like hurt. That
Probably.
shit would hurt. I mean,
No,
I'm all down for a little rough in
Talk
the,
about meat
in the
curtains.
bedroom, but cheese and rice,
Shit would
that'd be
stretch out.
looking like a meatloaf.
It's not meatloaf. It's meat curtains.
No,
It's
this
not
is
meatloaf.
Johnny and Bobby Joe, and they know what I'm talking about.
Meatloaf.
They know what I'm talking about.
Meatloaf.
It's meat
No,
curtains.
this is an inside joke between.
Okay, well,
This
you know
one.
what? It's
Yeah.
not just you and your friends over there. There's other people listening, and
Oh no, it wasn't
is
meatloaf.
not-
It was roast beef. Sorry.
Yes,
Roast
that's
beef.
the other one.
Roast beef. Sorry, that's what I was saying. Not meatloaf. I got my meats wrong.
Oh
I got
my
meats
God,
wrong.
meat.
It's not a salami. It's a roast beef.
Oh, Jesus!
Okay. On that note,
I can't even with you right now.
I'm sorry.
Meatloaf.
You know you love me.
Meatloaf.
I've heard it all now.
Roast beef. Sorry,
her
roast beef.
vagina lips look like
Rewind, roast
meatloaf.
That would be kind of scary. Like red and tomatoey.
What is that, ketchup? What is that? I put ketchup on my meatloaf. I'm just saying.
It's hamburger. You're supposed to. Actually, I make a really good Italian meatloaf with like mozzarella cheese in the middle of it. So good. Maybe I'll bring you some.
Yeah.
Is that on your keto diet?
Yes, meat and cheese is on my keto diet.
Sweet.
And wiener.
Well, I have none of that to bring you, so I'm
Wiener.
sorry.
I can eat that on my diet.
I'm sure you
Point of
can.
getting it!
I don't know if it'll fill you up though.
Well, I want one that will fill me up. I don't want a cocktail weenie. an Italian
Wants the
sausage.
whole salami.
Bring it.
Ugh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, all right. We will see. We'll probably go live on Sunday.
Where?
Bikinis
We
and
could,
beer.
yeah, we
Bikinis
could.
and beer on Sunday.
I'm gonna bring my little phone cover so it won't get wet. So we might be able to.
Bikinis and beer on Sunday. Tune in.
I'll be
12:30.
shooting from about boob up because you're not allowed to look at my fat. Boop, boop.
We like our boobs.
I'll definitely be zooming in on Trista's boobs, so everyone please log in and watch. Because Trista has no problem walking around on the screen in a bikini. So, if you missed that episode, you caught nipple too.
That was a mistake.
It may have
and
been.
it was not because I had pasties on. I had my pasties on, so you couldn't.
The Hank has chimed in. The Hank is he's also a radio personality here. I got to sit in with him yesterday. It was awesome. I had so much fun, and he's laughing at your meatloaf.
All meats are the same, okay?
No, they are not. They are not. Linguiça is not the same as an Italian sausage. Chorizo is not the same. No, they're not the same.
Hey, I messed up.
You don't know your sausages?
I'm
taking your woman card right now.
Seriously, it's been my sausage selection has been low. So yes,
I agree.
I don't have my
My sausage is pink and plastic right now.
He's like, oh my god, we're gonna get kicked off.
Oh
the
hell
freaking
no!
internet.
These guys
Oh, no,
don't
we
even
won't
know.
get kicked off.
They are worse than this.
Oh, thank goodness.
They are way worse.
Well, then we just need to step up our game then now, don't we?
You guys have got to download the RadioVegas.rocks app. You
Oh my
have
god,
to.
it's at 11 o'clock. I have to get back to my big girl job.
No, you're a big girl job. So hey, let me give a shout out. I want to give major shout out right now to Radio Vegas. Rocks and Jay over here. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, This is awesome.
Oh.
These guys are awesome. Yeah, download their app. Here's what's awesome. If some of you know me, my favorite band in the world is Aerosmith. So,
I love Aerosmith
okay,
too.
so listen to this. You'll like this.
Oh my goodness.
So if you
Soul
download
Sisters.
their app, you can register it and you can win. You ready for this? This goes for everybody listening all across the country. Maybe, or across the world, maybe? I don't know. But anyways, you can win
Wherever you're listening.
two VIP tickets, which are on stage at the Aerosmith concert.
What? Can I register? I
You
want to
cannot
register.
win. You are an employee of Radio
Damn
Vegas.
it.
You can't win.
What are there, scratchers?
So somebody win and
take me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that you can
Yes, somebody can take you. but-
Yay!
Because I have seen the concert, and I tell you, the tickets are on the stage. Like,
Where's
you
the
are
concert?
rocking with
When
Steven
is the
and Joe.
concert?
Is it a specific date? Concert?
Yes, November 21st.
So the concert is November 21st. You
I wanna
have
go.
until October 6th.
I want to go.
Yes.
I want to go.
October
I wanna
6th.
go,
You
I
have
wanna go, I wanna
until
go.
October 6th to download the app and register. It's for you guys not in Vegas. It is VIP tickets, 2 round trip airfare, and 2 night stay in a hotel. So
I'll fly somewhere and then fly back.
I don't think it works that way. I think it's 2 here. I think it's 2 here.
No, I'll
then-
go somewhere and then I can fly back. I'll fly out here with someone.
Or maybe you just get like a coupon, and then since we live here,
I've been to Aerosmith like 6 times.
I
love Aerosmith.
oh my god, Steven Tyler's my speaking of lips and meatloaf.
Until next time.
So yeah,
So Ariana downloaded and registered.
yeah, good job,
Yay!
Ariana. She's like, I want them tickets.
Mark says he's just gonna take me. So
Oh, Teresa said she's gonna take me.
yay!
Sweet.
Woo!
Teresa's one of my biggest fans.
We're all gonna go together.
Our biggest fans.
We're
too.
all going together.
Love her. Yeah. So get on that app, download it, register, win some VIP tickets to Aerosmith, and when you win, I will hate you because I can't go. But
I'm
maybe
gonna go.
you know.
I'm gonna find a way to go.
Well, unless I get taken, you know. So we'll see.
Like the movie.
Like the movie. Oh, and I have another big shout out to Jesse Ray's Barbecue because if it wasn't for Mike at Jesse Ray's, he would not have hooked us up with Jay over here at Radio Vegas. So
Thanks,
big
Mike.
things coming for me. So stay tuned for
Wait,
that.
for you? Just you?
Just
What
me.
the fuck? What am I,
Just
chopped
me.
liver?
Just me. But I'm sure we will be back in the studio again. Yes, Jay, you like us?
Yes, absolutely.
Jay likes us. Yay!
I got some good promo material today.
Good. So we may be back. Well, we will
Holy
be.
crap, is that how long we've been talking?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's been long. But
That's way too long.
we're across the world right now. Radio Vegas is it's not just Vegas, it's all over.
Sweet.
So it is everywhere, and hopefully you guys will start sharing us. And I am working on selling this shit here. So we have hats and t-shirts, different colors. Woo, 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 with the boob rub too. Hats are 25, t-shirts are 20. Just email us. I will figure out a way to get the shit to you, and you can get the money to me. Sweet. So, are we done on that note?
Yeah, I think we're done.
I think on that note, we're done.
We're good. We good, Jay?
So,
Yep.
Yeah.
everybody that listened, thanks.
Bye.
Watch how many chances you give people, and if you're giving too many, you might want to look in the mirror and figure out the problem.
Yeah.
Because it could be you. Just accept it.
100%.
Accept it. Accept the fact that it could be you and fix it. Because your life will not get any better unless you fix yourself.
True.
So, on that note.
All right. Bye. See you in a couple weeks.
See
Oh, no,
ya.
see you on Sunday.
Sunday! Or maybe tonight.
Or maybe tonight.
Yeah. I might go live tonight just for the hell of it. Bye, guys.
Bye.